Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about our favorites for the month of November. It's almost the end of 2020 and I realized I haven't been doing a lot of favorites video this year. I'm kind of trying to force myself to try more new products so I can discover some good ones and share them with you guys. So let's get started. Let's start with skincare. The first one is a cleanser. This one is from this brand called Baré Skin. I met the lovely founder through a coffee tasting event. So shout out to you if you're watching this. And I remember I was asking her oh my gosh, you look so good for your age, because she told me she has 3 kids and her eldest one is already a teenager or something. And I was just like, what is your secret? So she actually told me that she formulated her own skincare brand because she just loves skincare, and this is her brand. It's called Baré Skin. My favorite product from the brand is this Glacial cleanser because this is extremely lightweight. It is like a gel but almost like a watery kind of texture. I love to use this in the day, especially right after I wake up. Honestly, if you have a full face of makeup, it's not gonna get rid of all of the makeup for you, but I love it because it's so gentle. So I use it on days where I don't have a lot of makeup, or I need a second cleanse where I don't need extra stripping or extra strong cleansing effects. This is what I'll go for. Another product that I've been loving is this Sigi Skin Dream Capsule. This is an overnight mask. This is high in bakuchiol, purslane and squalane, and I love this because it reminds me quite a lot of the Drunk Elephant F Balm. To be honest, it's not the same active ingredients that they use, but I'm just talking about the texture and the effects of it on my skin. So the next morning, once I apply this at night, I usually see my skin looking a lot more bright, a lot more plump. I love the packaging. It's light purple. Featured this in my vlogs a few times and I just thought I should share with you guys in a favorites video. Another product is not a skincare product but rather a hair care product. So this is the Kérastase Discipline Complete Aniti-Frizz Care for Unruly Hair. This is a leave-in conditioner or leave-in serum kind of thing. It comes in a spray form. This is extremely nourishing. I would say it's really good for people with very dry or very frizzy hair, because if you have normal hair, this one might be a little bit greasy for you and might weigh your hair down. But the best thing about it is it just leaves my hair so silky smooth, and I love that because it is a spray form. It kind of disperses the products quite evenly and in a large area compared to just a serum, which is usually on the heavier side. So this one I would say is more of a creamy water, and I do really love this to detangle and defreeze my hair. Speaking of hair, I have a new addition. This is the Dyson paddle brush. It's huge. Look at it. It's 3/4 the size of my face. I feel like it's so well made. The length of the paddle, the weight of it, the shape of this, it's just so easy to use. The weight is evenly distributed. You don't feel a lot of tugging on your hair. You don't feel a lot of weight on your arms. It doesn't make you feel tired. In fact, it's always such a nice sensory experience. Can you hear this? So it actually has this little air pockets there. It kind of absorbs the shock, so you're not actually whacking your scalp or going too heavy or too harsh on your scalp, which is great. I like to comb my hair and then use this to just pass through one time, and then you get very nice loose curls like this. Highly recommend it. Now let's move on to makeup. First one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Instant Eye Palette. This was from last year, I believe. Truly love this. And why am I talking about this in this year's November favorites is because I realized that I have been reaching out for this a lot more the couple of months, especially because I have been wearing pinks quite a bit lately. This is my go-to palette because there are 12 colors, all ranging from mattes to your satin to your glitter, and also complementary browns that go with the pinks very well. Quality of Charlotte Tilbury products are all extremely good. Very buttery, very pigmented, it shows up well on camera, and as you guys can see, it has a lot of dimensions to it. It's not just flat. It's a very nice palette. Now, speaking of pinks, I have been loving this blush so much. I only discovered this during the 11/11 sale when 3CE sent me their Shopee kit, and this one really stood out to me. It's the 3CE Blush Blusher Last Time. Love the shade because it has a nice baby pink shade. It's a very neutral kind of color, so I believe all skin tones can use. So even if you're warm or you're cool, this is something that very in between. I am using it now. Great for that no makeup look, or in days where you're wearing very heavy eye or lips and you don't want too much things going on your face. This is a great blusher to have. Special shout out to this brush over here. It is a good quality brush. It's very nice and dense, and I love the size of it. It's just nice for my cheeks. So this is actually the right size and it fits right into here. I have here the Sunnies Face Lifebrow Grooming Gel in Warm Brown. I know I talked about the M Cosmetics Brow Gel the other time, but this one, I tell you, I think is maybe even better. It's a lot more accessible and a lot more affordable as well. So what it does is it helps to coat the lashes, make them stand upwards. What I like to do is just take my time, because it does take a little bit of time for the gel to set and for you to be able to mold it in place. So I like to comb against the hair strands like this. It probably will work on shorter brow hairs because my brow hairs are very long, slightly heavier, so it does take a little bit of time for them to stick up. Unfortunately, it doesn't contain a lot of fibers, unlike the M Cosmetics one, so it does require natural brow hairs for this to work. Color pigments wise, I feel like this is not great, so do not expect it to completely change the color of your brows, or if you want to kind of conceal your brows, this will not do the trick for you. But I love this for its staying power and its sticking up power. Wand is also really easy to maneuver. Overall, it's a great product, especially if you're looking for this kind of bushy brow look. Next up, I have a makeup tool, and this is a foundation brush. I have been obsessed with this Burberry foundation brush number 4. Just love the shape of it. Extremely nice and long. Density of it is also really good. It has a lot of bristles that are very easy to control. They're not too stiff, but they're at the same time not too soft. It gives you a very nice even application of your foundation. And because it's so wide and long, I'm able to just pat in my products like this, which makes a lot of difference when it comes to making your base makeup look very flawless and very airbrush looking. I highly recommend this. I have not looked back ever since. I feel a huge difference whenever I have to change another foundation brush because this is one of the best. And it's now time for miscellaneous favorites. First one that I want to talk about are these earrings. So these are from Daniel Wellington, and I love them because the quality is so good. Once you feel it, you know it's weighty. Even the topper at the back, it's nice and heavy. Even when you tug or pull onto it, it doesn't just fall off easily. So these are called Emalie, and they're super beautiful. Half crescent, you don't get the full ring, but 2 white lines and a nice gold line that runs through it like this. It goes very well with every single outfit. So no matter what kind of look you're going for, if you don't want too much attention on your ears, but at the same time you want something that complements every single look, these are so nice. I would say this is my favorite accessory of November. Of course, I realize I haven't talked about my Apple Watch. I do intend to give you guys a fuller, deeper review in one of the vlogs, or maybe I can do an entire video on it. Let me know whether or not I should. I have been enjoying my Apple Watch Series 6 a lot. I got it in a 40mm pink strap. I do use it almost on a daily, and I like to just track my steps. I like to use it when I work out, especially to track my heart rate, how long I've been working out for, my calories burn. Personally, love it because I drive, and this one is really good for reading messages and replying people on the go. You can even answer phone calls, but to be honest, I don't use that at all because it's kind of silly just like talk on the phone like this. I would imagine this to be really useful for people who are always on the go, be it you're always running or be it you're driving. You need to be hands-free where you can't be reaching out for your phone very often. I think the Apple Watch Series 6 is gonna be a really good addition, and it will make your life so much easier and so much better. Aesthetics wise, I still think it's a little bit bulky for my arms, and this is the smaller size already. I wish they would come up with a slightly more girlier design that would go well with, like, you know, my outfits and stuff. Looks best when it's paired with like athleisure outfits, but when I wear like nicer, dressier dresses or frilly dresses, I do feel like this one looks a little bit too masculine for me. Let me know in the comments box down below what are your favorites this month, and also things for me to check out if you want me to review certain things, or if you're interested about a particular product and you want me to share them with you guys, my impressions of my review. Let me know in the comments box down below and I would love to check them out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!